Means here, round 11 at the Netherlands. So we have two replacement commentators today. I myself, Brendan White, aka Beeman01, and I have got Evan alongside me. So how are you today?
I'm quite good. It's going to be an exciting race, I imagine, around Zandvoort, home track for many of the drivers on this grid. And it will be interesting to see who can get on pole position, because pole position may seem crucial. Not too many overtaking opportunities in the very short track quali time. I imagine it'll be about somewhere near a 108.2 maybe, somewhere around that could be the possibility, but of course we'll wait and see.
Yeah, pole time in depth here was 108.4, so...
Well, I know the drivers here can do...
they can do one
very
or two
quick times.
Yeah, so that's just maybe a reference for... So Benjamin...
We might even see a shock, I wonder can anybody get into the sevens? I wonder will that be a possibility?
I wouldn't underestimate the drivers here.
Yeah, it's a very action-packed grid, to say the least. But here we are in qualifying. It's a sunny day here in Holland. We'll have to see what the weather conditions are like for the race. Some replacement drivers point out Kai Elfink is in the AlphaTauri for today's race. Of course, he did step down as a main driver. He wasn't the Ferrari at the start of the season. He is now in the AlphaTauri, he's replacing Donald Tommy, who can't be here tonight. And that's really it for the replacements, I believe.
Yeah, it seems like the other teams are normal enough.
Oh, Stinson's in the Williams. Yeah. I cannot remember actually who is normally in that other Williams, but I know Felix was in it at the start of the season. Graham's in the other one, of course. Graham winning 2 races, both in Monaco and Australia, which you commentated on.
Yep.
Both of them, I believe.
Yep, both of them I did commentate on. So we'll have to see if he can make it a hat-trick of wins.
Yes, and the last race I commentated on, it was a win for MNT Smash, who isn't here today, but he wasn't the AlphaTauri. So his AlphaTauri has gone to Kai. I'm looking Kai take a shock win today. It's round 11. Benjamin Bullock currently leading the championship in the Renault. He's did a great job all season. He's leading over War X Rage, who's in the Haas. So it will be interesting to see, because Ben, he's just great all season. Really, he's had that great comeback drive in Belgium. He's won in Japan. Forgetting to speak, seemingly.
He took a win in France as well.
He did.
And did he win any other races before, other than that?
I don't think so, because we did have quite a good streak for a while where there was different race winners every week. In the Constructors' Championship, however, there's Renault leading as well. They're ahead of Ferrari, who are just ahead of Haas, and then ahead of Mercedes, Red Bull, Williams, McLaren, AlphaTauri, Racing Point, and at the foot of the standings is Alfa Romeo. The two Alfa Romeo drivers, one of them is getting ready to start his lap. That is Donkey. The next one is Ayafort Boland, who's shown some good form recently. We'll want to pick up the results a little bit. And see what he can do.
We commentate on one of the laps here, and I do wonder.
Yes, we can if you want to go for Lorenzo Bandini maybe here. He's just about to start a lap.
Where is he on the screen?
7.
Oh, okay. So, into turn 1 here. Board to clip the apex, but don't get on that curb, because that will ruin your lap. Now coming through a slight braking zone before the banked hairpin. And very important to get a good exit here before going. As you go up the hill, Kaya said first lap 108.2, so getting the pace
quick
set
times in already.
Yep, and looking good in the first sector. Gets out of the way. Through sector 1, not too bad. Seemed tidy enough. And now, before we go into the back straight, we will get DRS and a bit of slipstream from IFR Boland.
I thought it would been very risky or whatever.
Yeah, risky, but if you know what you're like, he knew what he was doing. So now through sector 2 into sector 3, and I'm going to get your exit here for the front banked curve, and took inside to gain some extra time. P8.
108.8. So fastest time of the session so far is Kai in the AlphaTauri with 108.2. Then we do Benjamin 108.3, followed by Karem 108.4, followed by him with George Naylor, IFR Stinson, VOT Luke, Vio Boroid, Monster, Linesman Daily Roy Boy, Legend Donkey, Darth Fita, Scott Boulder, Tim Rentic then, non-competitive time with a 112.
Yeah.
Those times could definitely be improved at the foot of the standings. I know Legend can definitely improve, so can Darth FIFA, he can do 108.6s. And I reckon Scott can as well.
Yeah. So, a few drivers probably setting some banker times just to make sure to have one in. Otherwise, it's looking pretty good at the moment.
Harry, he's coming around to finish his lap soon. He's going to get a slipstream off the Alfa Romeo. Oh, it's in late elimination.
Oh, and that's the worst place to get it.
Yeah, just as he's at least it's a short run into the pits, I suppose. He has to take a glass half full. Some more drivers on
from IFR Bolan.
Yeah, so Bolan did say he'd like to pick up those results a little bit. Let's see, can he do so? Well, he's starting off with a great quality result. Here comes the Alfa Romeo. Currently in 19th spot, but of course hasn't set a time, and it's late into the pits. That's a quite odd one. Maybe he's going to run out of fuel or something. But I'm sure he'll be back around to set another fast time. Not a kerfuffle in the pits. Everybody's pretty much set laps apart from those few who validated one. Then Balliner, who is a very good driver. Somebody coming out of the pits. That is one of the is that one of the Williamses?
Yeah,
it's Karem who's on his way out of the pits. Oh no, it's Benjamin in the Renault. Okay, so or you know, I'm just not going to try to predict who it is. It was Karem in the Williams, who's out on track for his second time for the day. Very slow behind Benjamin, of course. It is only an outlap. It's a cloudy race according to Kai, but we don't have any rain, so it will be smooth runnings on the dry. It'll be nice and cloudy. We won't have this beautiful sunshine, as I've no idea what Ben is doing here. Very slow outlap. Probably just saving the tyres.
Yeah, it's important to save tyres here.
Yeah, because a one stop is possible.
Well, yeah, it's just
very difficult though.
No, one stop's possible. It's just which tyre. A soft hard is usually the most common strategy, but a soft medium is possible if you're good enough on the tyres.
If you can save your tyres like a madman, a soft medium will be very good. That's probably what Karem and Benjamin are doing as they're heading towards the line to start their qualifying lap. A lot of drivers are about to start the qualifying lap. There's a lot of traffic in that last sector. You can see the drivers flying around. Karem is on the main straight and he's starting. Currently the 108.4. Let's see what the Turkishman can set. He's, as we've said, won 2 races this season, doing very good. He's signed for the Vortex Racing team and his pace has only increased. Then into the downhill banked left-hander. Wants to get good traction out of here. Does 4th gear, which is quite an odd choice. You normally see a short shift up to 4th after the exited corner. Through here, easy flats, but really line does matter. He comes around this downhill right-hander. Beautiful corner for some, horrible corner for others. It's a purple sector 1 from Karem. It has looked very fast indeed. On the curb, the car nicely rotated into there. It's straight back out. This is a flicky section, if you'd like to call it. Just a right in, a left out. Really, really smooth. Karem so far.
Oh, down
into the difficult chicane.
Yep.
You don't want to spin as you exit here. Keeps the car very smooth. This is Karem. Down the, what some describe as the final corner, into the banked curve. Want to get a nice launch around here. This is a very, very smooth lap from VRT Karem. He's not kept it to the right hand side. And it only stays third.
No, it's the exact same time as Benjamin.
It is, and it's a purple for VRT Balliner. His quickest with a 108.1.
Benjamin
then improved to a 108.2. So more drivers cross the line. One is the Red Bull of VRT Luke, who goes in 5th position. The next man will be the Haas. It won't be George Nader. He has he's pulled into the pits. There will be a McLaren. It's Harry who's gone 7th. We've seen Yuri retire from the session a minute ago. That was quite odd. The next man to cross the line is Donkey. Where can he put the car? Good luck at 13th. And the run of the AlphaTauri with Darth FIFA. He stays 16th. That was a slower lap. Darth FIFA. Scott then stays just about starting his lap. The other McLaren Roy Boy improves to 13th spot. That pops him ahead of Donkey with a 108.8. So there's some time. still available. Steve saying about cheering for Red Bull and AlphaTauri. I don't know if I say I am, but yes, partially I am, Steve. Don't worry, partially I am. Somebody in the comments saying something a bit odd about Stinson. Just gonna leave that there. Legend is also on a lap. He's on an in lap. He's in 6th gear coming out of a corner. That's definitely an odd choice.
Yeah, I'm very close for pole. You said it'd be a 1-8-2 for pole position, but we've already beaten that.
Yeah, we're past that. I think we might possibly get into 7s, maybe.
Maybe we could see a 7 time. Yeah. So it'll be very interesting. Although at the moment it looks like it's Kai Anting versus VRT.
Yes, we have a VRT top 5, except for Kai. Of course, Kai used to be in Shazoo. Not anymore. But still, it's very close between the 5 of them. Kai, of course, the Season 5 champion. He beat out Monster and was beat Thomas, who he's teammates with today. Actually, Thomas down at 17th. He's the slowest of the timed runners. As War X Rage, where will this lap put him? It's good enough for 3rd position. 108.2 for the Haasman. That's a very nice lap. Where can Bolan put his car? He's currently the only one on a timed lap, I believe. He's coming around. He's in the 2nd sector, and he's going to be heading into the 3rd sector right about now. Through the chicane. Tim Wentic slow in the exit, but sure he will be getting out of the way, which he has done. Kept his eye for Bolan. Round the 2nd final corner, along the bank's curve. Where's this lap going to put him? Stays to the right hand side, like so many drivers do, because there's a bump on that left hand side of the banked corner, and it's good enough for 3rd position for Bolan. So it's getting really, really close at the top of the timing sheets.
Correct. And
there is 2/10 between the top 6. Top 7.
Yeah, maybe even top 8. Maybe about 3/10 between the top 9. Like it's
very close.
Like the stripes 181, there's Ballner, then 182s, 183s, 184s, 185s, then 187s, 188s.
The slowest time is Jack FIFA, who is 1.2 seconds behind Balliner. That just goes to show how close this is at the top and how quick it is, as Balliner is getting ready to start another lap. A little bit of a slide. He almost won the car there. It really goes to show how close it is. Is anybody currently on a lap? Karem's currently on a lap, actually, as he's heading into the downhill right-hander.
Yeah, he's up nearly a 10th in the 1st sector.
Yeah, so that's gonna be, it's so close. A 10th could mean anything. He's currently residing in 6th spot in the Williams. He'll want a little bit more, but sure, I'm sure Balliner even wants to improve at this point. You know, he does have a fairly decent gap over Benjamin. Oh, George Nader's got 2nd position in the other Haas. That's with a purple sector 3, so now Balliner would want to improve, as we've seen what George can now do.
Yeah, it's all heating up now. Meanwhile, Karem, who's seemingly continuing to lose time in Sector 2.
Yeah, he is.
It just seems like he can't get Sector 2 together.
Yeah, Sector 2 is seeming a bit troublesome for Karem here. So that will be interesting to note. Benjamin is currently a 10th up on his lap. It wouldn't be good enough for pole position, but it would easily be good enough for 2nd position. We know Ben is quite quick in the races and qualifying, so he'll be showcasing his pace throughout the race day. So there's a slow McLaren in the 2nd sector, but he was not on the lap. Roy Boy, actually. Purple sector 2 for Benjamin. This is looking very nice. He's 2/10 of a second up. This is very smooth, as we see VRT Luke in front of him, pulling over to the left hand side, letting him through. Where will this lap put Benjamin Bulwark then? Oh, bit of a slide out of the final corner. He's going to want to keep that clean, however. So here we go. Where will this lap put Benjamin? Provisional pole position for the Renault 108 flat.
Yep, 108.042. Oh no, Ballner, he's had a messy lap, is he? No. I thought he had, but...
Still, it's time to come into the pit. You can get 4 runs done down here. Yeah, very big chunk of overs there for Ballmer. He's not going to continue in this lap. As Luke is also on a lap. He's currently at the downhill right-hander, which I should really know the name of, but I do not.
Well, Luke won the second Brazil last week, so we are looking to continue that form.
Here comes Luke. Let's see last week's race winner in Brazil. It was a very messy last couple of laps for Luke, but he managed to take the win. Ballmer did leave him through.
He's down by just under a tenth.
Yeah, this lap isn't improving from Luke. It seems like Stinson's biggest fan is not the guy in the comments. But we're going to ignore that one. So here comes Luke. Can he improve on his time? And what lap will it be? Good enough 7th, 108.2.
Yeah, he can still get into pits if he...
Yeah, he can still get back around and get another lap. It's, as we've seen, it's quite a short lap around here.
We just saw the Red Bull Legend exit just ahead of, I think, Benjamin, who is entering the pits.
As we wait and see here.
I mean, Kai's
this is the crucial part of quali.
Yeah.
This is where we find out who will be starting from the front of the grid. So far, it's looking like it's a competition between Benjamin and Ballmer. Ballmer has only set one timed lap, remember, as now he's heading out of the pits on a fresh set of soft compound tyres, and just ahead of him is the man in 4th place, Cypher Bowman.
I mean, Monsters
we see Kai out to start his lap here. Sorry to overcut you, Brennan.
Yeah, I mean, Monsters began his lap here. So
here he goes. The first sector is a very long first sector around Zandvoort, but the second sector and third sector are quite short, so it makes up for it. He's purple in 1 is Monster. I think that might be a graphical glitch though, because it's saying he's less than a 10th up, and if he was less than a 10th up, that would be not even an improvement on his starting position. Let's see, can he hook up the second and third sector quite nicely. He's getting a little bit of a tow on the Ferrari of Scott in front. I want to say that's Ballmer in front of him.
Oh, we need 3 tenths up.
3 tenths up. This isn't a bad lap as Ballmer's nearly got in his way. Gonna be a little bit angry at that one maybe if this one isn't a good time. Through the banked corner, very fast from Monster. The Season 5 Championship Challenger. Where's this lap gonna put him? Monster will go
P2
in second position. Not a bad job at all from Monsters. Bowling has started this time. Is anybody coming around to finish a lap? However, Stinson has just finished one. He's in 11th spot. Legend is hurtling through the middle sector. Here comes Duffy. Where will this lap put him? Gotta put him to 15th. Not a bad job. As Duffy
I just see going. Oh, looks like it is.
Yeah, that one on purpose, definitely. He wasn't happy with. Oh, Ballmer slowed down. I think Ballmer's gonna have to try again.
Yeah.
As Benjamin is getting ready to set his lap. We'll go on board with Legends, see what lap Legend can set. Oh, nearly invalidates, but he's improving by a 10th of a second. Where will this lap put him as he's hanging to the right hand side?
P12.
12th position, so not bad for Legend. But he's still probably getting used to the no racing line. He does race in the development tier.
Yeah,
which,
but I think
it doesn't allow the racing line.
He has been took off his racing line for the last few weeks, from what we know. So
yeah, but you still have to get used to it. Bullroyd, we haven't talked about much in this session. He's coming around to the line, getting a nice slipstream from the Williams in front. Is that the Williams of Stinson? Yes, it is. Where is Bo going to go? P10, not bad for the Mercedes. As one man who is disappointing a little bit is Tim Wentick. Ballmer is now on another lap, so is Benjamin. He's coming around.
Oh, Kai
has gone 4th. So it'll be 4th position for the Season 5 champ, who's racing for AlphaTauri today. Benjamin is hurtling through the middle sector. Karem goes 5th. Not a bad lap at all from Karem. In the Williams, could we see a surprise win today at, I was going to say his home track. He isn't from Holland, he does live here though. Benjamin taking a very smooth line through the second final corner, hooks tight to the right hand side of the banking. Beauty Benjamin improves by 0. No, he doesn't improve.
He missed it by 0.01 per second. Monsters in the pit, so he's done. Now it's Ballmer.
Let's see where Ballmer can go. He's probably the last man who can snatch pole position from Benjamin Bowick here, unless we see a shock from R11 Boland down the straight. Here in Zandvoort goes Balliner. Will this lap be enough? Yes, it will. Pole position for VOT Balliner.
He's done it.
It's so close as R11 Boland goes 6th position, and that is everybody done.
Yeah.
Very, very good. We were so close to getting the 107s.
Yep, so close.
So close. And hello to SVDL, who's in the chat. He, former FPL driver. Haven't seen him racing in a while. Hope he is keeping well. As that was very close in qualifying. Just look at that gap.
So we just went for...
so close.
Bose went into the pit, so...
Yeah, we're going to have to wait another couple of seconds to let him get in. But it's pole position for Balliner. Balliner lost out on the win last week after an incident with Luke. Well, Luke went on, he let him through actually. So it was very good sportsmanship to see from Balliner. In Brazil, and I'm losing attempt to speak seemingly. Legend held up Ben. Or something happened there, seemingly. I don't really know what happened there, but Yuri, time from the session was a little bit of a shock. He's quite quick around here, so he could have got a good result. But here's your grid rundown. Balliner will start on pole position. Just look at the gap. So close between him and VRT Benjamin, who starts in 2nd, 3rd position. Still within the 10th is Monster. Then we do have Kai in 4th position, Karem in 5th, Boland 6th, George Nader will start 7th for the Haas team, followed by his teammate War X Rage. In 8th position, VRT Luke will start 9th, Vior Buroid will start in 10th, Harry will start in 11th, followed by IFR Stinson, who will start in 12th, Legend 13th, followed by Tim Wentic with a bit of a disappointing quality in 14th, then he's followed by Roy Boy, Lorenzo Bendini, Donkey, Scott Bunkner, Thomas Main in 19th, and then the DNF of the session was Yuri. He'll start from 20th.
So, that is it. Looks like we got a very good race in our hands. Do you think there might be a possibility of a new winner, or at some point?
We might see a new winner. It is Zandvoort, so a lot of people may crash. It's very overcast here in Holland, but it's not due set to rain, seemingly. So that's an important thing to note. I wonder what strategies we will see. Would you like to go for a prediction here, Brandon, to see who could win?
I mean, at the moment Benjamin seems to be the most consistent driver, but then again maybe Balliner could take the win here. I'd say I'll go for a Balliner win from pole.
A Balliner win from pole, says Brendan. I'm going to go for something a little bit different. I'm going to say Kai's going to take this win. I don't know why, but I just can see him doing it. I'm going to say Kai takes the win, or I'm going to say Boland takes the win.
Yeah. And
why not mix things up? Why not mix things up?
Prediction, I'd say Karem he could snatch it if things do go with haywire.
So here's the formation lap, your rundown. Balliner will start from pole. He's had some good races recently, but they're fighting for a Constructors' Championship to catch up to Renault, so you'll want a good result. Benjamin 2nd, and Monster in 3rd. Here's the strategy. The 1 stop is a soft to lap 11, and the 2 stop is a soft to a soft on lap 10, and then a medium. So that's interesting to see.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll just get up the tyres. So very good. Or you guys decide the top 10 starting on. Mediums for Harry and Stinson. Then soft for Legend, softs for Tim Wenting, mediums for Roy Boy.
Hards for Yuri.
Yeah, Yuri was a interesting call.
Could try something different.
Yeah, I mean, the Lorenzo mediums, Donkey and softs, got Bugner on mediums and Darfifa on the mediums.
Yes, so here's the strategy. It's a softs on lap 11 and mediums on lap 22. So you gotta extend that first stint, you'll have a very short second stint, and then a long third stint on the mediums. But I can see a lot of people going for soft to hard. It seems the more realistic option. Unless you have extreme pace, unless you're like maybe one of the lower top 10 who feels they have great pace. Of course, we know Tim has great pace and Legend has good pace. Lorenzo Medini, unfortunate in Japan, but he did a good pace. Luke also has good pace. He might try something different to try and get a little bit of the pack. But here we go, lining up on the grid. 36 laps of the soundboard to look forward to ahead. Who's going to take the win? Let us know in the stream chat who you think. And if you think any shocks will happen, if we might see a shock podium sitter, and let us know. But here we go. We're waiting the Yuri to line us up on the grid in the Racing Point, who's due to become Aston Martin next season. Let's see. We're on the grid. We're ready to go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. We go racing in Zandvoort as Ballard gets a not too bad a start ahead of Benjamin Bowler. Kai's jumped monster already. Down into turn 1 we go. Let's see what can happen here. Any collisions? It looked all quite clean. There's Ben right on the back. Oh, there's somebody in the wall.
Kai's up a position there.
George Nader getting all out of shapes at the back. Kai is up a position, so is Boland. Monsters really lost out on that race start. The graphics are all glitched all over the place. Apologies for that.
Yeah,
There's Ballner leading. Kai Elting looking to get on the back of Benjamin Boland. There's Monsters lost out
so
big
far.
time on that start.
It's beginning to sort itself now.
Yeah, we're back to normal, I believe. Donkey trying to move. Oh, bit of contact. Thomas Main and Donkey. Donkey's around. That was a bit of a stupid move from Donkey there.
And
trying to get into
damage for anyone else in the pack? No, seemingly they're all safe, apart from Donkey, who is out.
I don't think he's damaged, but he definitely spun. Here we go. Balliner with a 5-10 cap ahead of Benjamin already. We might see Kai try something as they head down this main straight. He has the same amount of ERS as Benjamin does. Of course, it's lap 1, so they're all pretty much the same amount. Kai's up in position. Bolan up 2 as Ben's in the pit. No, he's not. It's just graphics. Again, Ben's not in the pits. Oh, it looks like Karim and George Nader going side by side here. There's a lot of ghosting on the track, so we can't really tell. But here comes George, trying to get around the outside of Karim. Can't make it stick. As the graphics are all over the place, to be frankly honest. I believe Bolan is in 4th position, Monster 5th, Karim I think in 6th, unless Ben has desynced or something. I'll fix himself now.
It's sorted itself now there.
Hunter Stein in the chat, hard soft is really OP.
Yeah, so you can run that first stint in hard and then really come back.
Oh, Legend spun in the middle pack.
Oh, he had an instant development here as well, but he did come back to
FIFA. He's gone around the outside of Roy Boy into the chicane. The Red Bull was spinning. We have Terry making
damage for Roy Boy.
Oh, is he at the back foot?
Yeah, he's got end plate damage.
Oh yeah, there's no end plate on that McLaren, so what will we see now? He pit stop for him. He is on a set of mediums, so he might go for a 2-stop, a soft maybe, or a medium soft. He's staying out, whoever feels the damage can be dealt with. Kai staying right on the back of Benjamin here. This is quite close between everyone really, the top 11 or 12.
Yeah, top 13
Lorenzo
actually.
Bedini getting all out of sorts, and looks like Scott might try something. Scott on a set of mediums, Lorenzo also on a set of mediums. So here comes Scott. Could he try something in the downhill right-hander? Be risky. He hasn't gone for it. He's going to sit behind. There's a gap up the front now. 8 tenths between Ballmer and Benjamin. So we are 3 laps down. We're on the 4th.
Yeah, so it seems like we're going to want them real long DRS train for your T Luke.
Oh, is Luke around?
Yeah, he's around. He's got damage.
He's spun. The second Red Bull to go today. Red Bull having a really awful time. Legend now in 18th and Luke now in 20th, so he's down 11 spots and he does a front wing damage as you said, Brendan, so that's really not great. There's Kai in the DRS of Benjamin. Benjamin's still in the DRS of Balliner, however. Balliner's going to hope to shake him off. Is there going to be any overtakes trying? We might see Stinson try something on Harry.
No,
hasn't gone for it. Bit too far back.
We're getting another one of them DRS trains. Yeah, Luke's in the pits, he had
Got a
to.
set of mediums. So it's a 2-stop for Luke and a front wing change. He's going to be miles at the back, as you're exactly right, we are on DRS train.
Yeah, it's a DRS train all the way to P12.
And we'll start to see the car eventually just dropping off that, as Lorenzo has dropped off that, and so has Scott, because he's staying behind Lorenzo. No penalties yet, so the cleanness on the track limits is very good. There's no penalties. See what's Ben in the back around there?
Yeah, it took a good few laps before a penalty came devs here, so...
we might see the same here.
Yeah, we don't think we'll see that many...
Roy Boy and Yuri having a little bit of a scrap here.
Well, speaking of penalties...
Yuri's nearly had a spin. He spun
yeah.
straight into Roy Boy, which has let Legend catch up.
And speaking of penalties, Donkey's got our first penalty of the day.
Donkey is our first penalty runner. As Ben got very close to Ballmer there, but quite close enough. According to the best line, locking up your front left into that downhill left-hander is actually the best.
Interesting. Now, see, this game has its physics, and
it has weird physics some of the time as well.
Yeah.
As Scott is trying to find a way past Lorenzo still, it's really our only battle on track, as Zomboid it's not the best place for overtaking, let's be honest here. All the Dutch.
Oh no, Lorenzo's off!
Oh, Spain! We have a spinner in the form of Lorenzo Bandini.
Oh dear. And now that's allowed FIFA to catch up to Scott Buckner.
Yes, now Thomas can try to find a way past and catch up to Stinson. They can get back on to the DRS train. Is there any moves up the front? Will Ben try something? Will Kai try something? Will Bolan even try something?
No.
I don't think so. I think everybody's just is happy just to wait it out.
And look at the ERS situation. Benjamin, he's got full ERS.
He does. Having full ERSs can be a bad thing. Because if you break, you regen. If you break and regen to 100 instantly, you're actually losing out on the opportunity to regen more. Because it will just keep regenning. It won't ever stop regenning. Unless you get to 100. So, then we want to start dispatching a little bit of that out of the Renault.
Yeah, maybe
you keep it on about 85, that'll be fine.
Yeah. A little bit, maybe 80, because you can save ERS around here if you just don't, if you're in the DRS train, because the DRS will be enough to protect you from anyone behind and keep up with the person in front.
We're starting to see the top 4 pull away a bit. Monster is losing a little bit to Bolan, and of course Karen is behind Monster.
So he'll probably be looking for a way past soon enough if Monster's tyres continue to drop off.
Yeah, we can see everybody kind of running the exact same lines and stuff, so tyres are the same. It's really just if you're good at managing them or not. As Harry's burned quite a bit of ERS, he's defending Stinson. Yeah, he was currently in 12th position. This is good for Harry and Stinson. They're keeping up with all the soft runners here. They're on a set of mediums, of course. Tim is on softs as well, sorry. I was just going to say he's up 5 spots to 9th, so Tim doing very well. He had a good race start, obviously.
Now, as soon as he come from outside the top 10, was it? Or did he?
He was outside the top 10, yes. He qualified in 14th.
Yeah, so that means his tyres are probably slightly better than the people ahead. And also we're behind.
Lorenzo Bettini's doing a good job to catch up. Luke is nowhere. Luke hasn't. He's miles behind. Of course, Lorenzo, yeah, he did catch the car quite well after the spin, so that's good to know. There's still no movement up the front. It's still just Balliner from Ben from Kai. BOT 1-2. Kai in third. Kai, of course, not part of an esports team. He used to be, but he's not now. So lap 8 out of 36. Can Ben try push something? We'll start to see the first stops, I imagine, soon. Oh, bit of a battle between Legend and Yuri here. Side by side moment. Oh, very aggressive from Legend. Going back across the track. Down to the downhill left-hander they go. Legend runs a bit wide. Yuri down the inside, but can't get it done. So, Legend will keep the spot. Whereas Legend on softs, Yuri on hards.
Just going to add something here. These two had an incident depth here.
Well, they're of course to have another incident here, because they're driving quite reckless. No, not recklessly, but they're very aggressive. There's a lock up there for Legend. Yuri's going to try something maybe around the outside, possibly. No, Legend covers it off.
More lock up
well.
from Legend.
Yuri's going to get the DRS here. Legend is just about going to get the DRS off there. FIFA. Of course, Legend had a spin at the start of the race. As still no movement up the front. Kai is getting closer to Ben, who's gaining on Balloner, so it's getting close here at the top of the top of the standings. Is that what they're called? Standings?
Do you mean the championship terms?
No, I mean just the race.
You could just
moving on.
Just say at the front of the race, couldn't you?
Front of the race. That's just what I'm gonna say. Yeah.
So
Legend right behind Yuri. Ooh, very close. Yuri on the grass. Legend might try something. He's got to try down the inside. Surely not.
Don't.
Bit of contact. No damage, however, for Legend. Although that was an interesting one to say the least.
Ay ay ay.
Ay ay ay, indeed. As two Hasses towing each other along, they're behind Karen. It's a little bit of a procession here. Just Benjamin following Fowler, Kai following Benjamin, Bolan dropping off the back. He's kind of ended up in a little bit of a no man's land here. Keeping the DRS though, that's the important thing.
Yeah, he needs the DRS if he wants to. So Benjamin's still having a full tank DRS.
Yeah, Ben needs to start burning it. He needs to start doing it fast, because saving so much DRS is pointless.
No,
maybe
but
Kai could try something, possibly.
No, but I think he wants to maybe get probably an undercut or overcut. Because if he can burn a lot of DRS in one lap and still have a lot in the tank afterwards, then he would be...
Although he's going to gain some in the pits. Maybe he feels that he doesn't actually need to burn the ERS. Maybe what he's doing, he feels, is fine pace, and it could be. He could be doing a great job with the tyres, because we don't know that. Yeah.
Because the thing is, since he's not managing the ERS, he can focus more on the tyres. It's about how much things he can do at one time.
That's what I was trying to get at, but once you've proved you're more intelligent at speaking than me.
Yes, and I'm the one.
Kai leaving a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, we got pitters. Karam's in the pits.
Oh, we have a pitter. Karam in the pits. The pit stop strategy's open. Karam feels he's struggling, so he's probably going for a set of hards, I imagine.
Yep,
he uses a set of hards for Ben. Karam. For Ben? What am I saying? For Karam? This is going to pop him out just in front of Lorenzo Bandini?
He's out.
In front of Lorenzo. In front of Roy Boy. Gonna be quite close. Yep, he's got Roy Boy, so good job from Karam.
You have to get Donkey. That's the only thing.
Legend now out of the pits as well.
Hard time for him.
I imagine we'll be seeing a lot of drivers going on the hards. Now, if Ben wants to get an undercut, he's going to have to go this lap. If he's going to get an overcut, he's going to have to go next lap, because I imagine Palmer will be pitting this lap.
I don't know with these guys. Who know? There might be a trick up on the
knowing the
sleeves.
skill level of these guys, they'll probably be on lap 16 or something by the time they have to pit.
So let's... No, Kai is...
Kai in. Kai's going to
also
be
Bolan. Also Monster.
Oh, Bolan's hit the back of Kai.
Ay.
His front wing's gone flying.
Oh,
yeah, and they're changing it. So Bolan's lost out big time.
Oh,
he's lost to Monster, and he's going to fall probably behind Karam. He's behind Karam. Monster might lose out to Karam. Going to be very close in the exit. Can Karam get the launch on Monster as they come round? Right-hander very close. Don't want to go side by side there. Karem dives down the inside. This will be crucial for the end of the race. Karem gets the job done. What an overtake from BRT Karem in the Williams. Gets the jump done on Monster.
So now, there we go.
Very good job from Karem as Thomas picks up his first penalty of the day. He's on the mediums, remember. He's just not behind Scott Bugner. Will we see any pitters this lap? I think we might see a lot more than the last lap. A lot more than just Karem.
So now let's see. Kai's past Yuri now.
Balliner's in.
And Benjamin
Ben stays out.
Benjamin's using the ERS now.
He's gone for the over, but George Nader in, meaning War X-Ray just to stay out. Tim Wentick in, Bo Grid in. Stinson is on the medium, so we'll see all the medium runners, I imagine, staying out. The only two soft runners who are still out is War X-Rage and Ben, the two championship challengers. Let's see where Karem's going to end up at the end of this. He's jumping up a few spots as Balliner. Kai's jumped Balliner!
Oh!
Kai has jumped Balliner, and Kai is going to want to get past his teammate Thomas as quick as possible. There's a nice Ferrari sandwich as Thomas is just going to let Kai swoop past, and he's going to hold up Balliner. This could be very crucial. Ben might have made a big mistake here.
No, maybe, but then again, considering he's been burning his ERS, plus he's got clean air, who knows?
Maybe, but Kai is doing Rocket Man laps on that set of hards. Let's see, I imagine we'll see Ben on this lap.
Oh, steer for Ben.
Kick of oversteer. So that is not good, but Luke picks up a penalty as we see Kai now getting past Scott into the chicane.
So Karem
has got past Yuri and he's now right behind Balliner. Ben's into the pits. Let's keep an eye on Kai. Where will Ben come out in relation to Kai?
I think Kai had a slight moment there.
He did, so let's hope Kai isn't struggling already on this set of tyres. Ben is out of the pit box. This is going to be very close. You have to remember it's a shorter run on the exit. There's Benjamin Pollock. Here's Kai Eltink. Where is he going to end up? He's behind. Benjamin stays in front. Very nice job from Ben, but he's never been under attack because Kai's going to have these tyres nice and warmed up. He's going to know the feel of it. So
yeah, but look at the ERS difference.
Yeah,
because
really, big time.
He can't pass.
You call that one absolutely beautifully. As now Harry leads his first Formula EuroLeague race, I think. Stinson right behind, however. As but we still have to make a pit stop. Scott also has to make a pit stop, so does Thomas. As Balliner gets past Scott now. I imagine Thomas will let Karem through fairly easily. I can't see them two battling that much. As Thomas calls Karem his apprentice.
Oh yes, apprentice. I wonder what's going to happen in the next game now. Will it be a role reversal again?
Maybe. So, Benjamin takes the net lead of this race. Kai in second. Balliner's lost out big time. He's not even in Kai's DRS. And Balliner not being in the DRS, he's going to get swamped as Boland sets the fast lap of the race with a 1:11.6.
Yeah, Boland's in 15th though, so well.
He got caught in big time. With that front damage off the back of Kai.
Looking for a way past because well, Thomas isn't exactly letting him through.
Oh, he's not letting him through. I thought he might have, but he's not clearly. I imagine Karem is letting him through. He's on pressure tires.
Neither of them have the ERS, so yeah.
Yuri doing a good job on these set of hards. He's currently in 14th and he's battling with Monster. Monster trying a bit of a switch back. That was nearly contact. Scram is now going to find a way past Thomas, surely. As he's really, he's not out of ERS. Is he going to dive? No, Karem thinks better. This isn't helping his tyres. People. This isn't helping Karem's tyres. Definitely not. As we have just over with a halfway distance to go. We've 20 laps left there, very quick laps though.
Yeah, hang on.
Mode saying Ben is very good. Oh, battle for the lead. I have for Stinson and Harry. Stinson down the inside. Can Harry get a switch back? No, he can't, as Monster has found a way past Yuri. Oh no, Yuri's still on the outside. Karem getting a snap of oversteer. This is very close. Around the outside goes Yuri. Contact has been made. But it isn't crucial contacts. They're both keeping it nice and clean. Number one contact. Yeah, That was a nice move around the outside from Monster. Could have been a bit more on the cleaner side, but you have to do what you have to do to get past here in FEL. It's very, very, very close. So I wonder where Stinson and Harry will come out in relation to everyone else.
Yeah, I mean, they are definitely being caught. Karem has touched the back of that FIFA, but no damage.
No damage. Monster's now going to look to get past Karem. Of course, Karem did a great job to jump him, but he is now planted at the rear of the AlphaTauri, and it's not looking like he can move.
I mean,
Harry's in the pits.
Yeah, it's going to be
Where
hard.
he's going to come out. Yeah, I wonder where
Stop
he's going to come
Bugner
out.
and Dark
Stop
FIFA.
Bugner in. He's going to leave Dark FIFA vulnerable now, because he's not going to have DRS.
I mean, Kai's still right on the back of Benjamin, but Benjamin, well, in this case...
Ben's just doing a great managing job, to be honest.
Yeah, it looks like he'll have this one as long as he can keep it. We might well just see him burn.
Harry has come out of 14th, and he's on fresh tyres. Not bad from Harry. Side by side, Yuri and Tim. Oh, that was close. Tim Wentic just getting the job done, but that's not a place you go for side by side normally. Good clean driving from both.
Hang on, Darth he's slow.
He's very slow, and he's holding up Karem, and he's holding up all these guys, really. He's become a train. There's a safety car now. Thomas would be helped out hugely. As here comes Karem, surely going to try around the outside. Ball move from Karem. Trying it. Very, very close. Gets the job done on Darth FIFA. And now it looks like Monster is going to dispatch Thomas easily. Around the outside. Not a place you go. But
that was so close.
He's pulled it off. What a great job from
now
Monster.
He's
Now
past
George Nader's going to get past Thomas. Thomas has just died on the tyres, and now Karem, he's gone. From Monster, Thomas has cost Karem a lot here. Look how close it is between a lot of these drivers. This battle's dropping down to 13th. Oh, contact 4x Rage and Karem making big rush. Someone's gone airborne. Huge crash. George Nader over the top virtual safety car. That was bound to happen. That was coming.
Yeah,
We've seen that one coming. That's a big crash.
Let's see. Alright, we'll have to try and figure out
the front wing missing off somebody.
Tim Wentic.
Tim Wentic.
That was...
Him and the two Hasses made contact, but that was a ricochet effect from Monster and Karem.
Aye. Thomas is being helped now because he's under a little less pressure.
I imagine Thomas will probably make a pit stop this lap. Unless he's trying to go to softs, maybe?
Might be. Oh,
drive through for Lorenzo.
Yep.
As now Tim's lost out big time to Bono.
Well, he's got no front wing to be fair. I think he's going to lose now anyways.
Trying to go around the outside of Bolan is Harry, as Tim had a nice little shove from the McLaren on his way past. Lorenzo Bandini now has a drive-through penalty to serve, which is just so unfortunate for him. Thomas, will he be making a venture into the box? No, he won't, because now he's DRS from Karem.
Yeah, he can just tow himself around again.
He can, and that's going to keep the Warx Rage behind. Lorenzo's got 5 seconds coming into the service drive-through. It's very unfortunate. Tim's in for a new wing. As Lorenzo's serving his drive-through straight away, as there's the yellow flag.
Oh, Mercedes.
Good having a little bit of an adventure into the gravel trap. There's no gravel, it's grass. It's the grass there. As Stinson still hasn't made his stop yet. And he's only lost a 10th to Ben in the last 2 laps. Stein saying Yuri needs to pay for medium now. He does. He's losing out too much.
Yeah, probably.
As we've seen, the mediums can do 18 laps, so pretty now would be fine.
Yeah, or unless he wants softs, in which case then... I don't know. Warwick's Rage is now looking to get past Darth Felix as well. Karem's bolted.
Yeah, Thomas is going to be nice and vulnerable. He loves nice and vulnerable, as Daniel Ricciardo said. It was Warwick's Rage. Going to be a self-explanatory move to the inside. It looks like Yuri making the safe ball and swerving across Yuri's front wing. Very defensive. Stunky's picked up a 3-second time penalty. So, not great from Donkey, currently in 16th. Lorenzo's in for a new set of tyres. He, of course, had that spin on lap 2, which sent him His race in jeopardy. Luke battling back now. He's been on these tyres for 15 laps since lap 5. He's looking to try to pass Scott Bugner, who is in the Ferrari. It's a battle for the lead, or the net lead. It's still so close between Ben, Kai, and Balliner.
Yeah, because Balliner's now called up. But he's the worst in terms of ERS.
Harry's found a way past Yuri.
So he's up in the points now, and once Thomas pits, it'll be P9.
Oh, Kai has nearly spun. Oh, there's a Red Bull. It is Luke.
Unfortunate race. Balliner set fastest lap, 1:11.6.
Yeah, Balliner's closed the gap a lot. As Stinson has did a good stint at the top of the table.
Help! I can't tell if that's a joke or not.
It wasn't meant to be. Trust me. As Thomas is into the pits, he's gone for a set of softs. Yes, softs can do. I think they can do. Fresh softs can do this much laps. He'll try to extend them into this. Try to get something out of this. Luke's 5, speeding in the pit lane. Luke is fast, saying, that's the piece of Red Bull in the chat. You're not wrong.
They haven't exactly had the best race. I mean, AlphaTauri, Kai's done a good job, but I mean, Thomas, he was doing a great defending job, and
Thomas caused a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thomas just made things interesting for us by just a brilliant defensive job. Surely Stinson is going to be coming into the pits now. Nope, staying out for another lap. Stinson is probably just enjoying, to be honest, but sure, who wouldn't enjoy leading a race in Formula Euroleague Tier 1?
Yeah. Although he probably wants just to make sure that he won't have to do too many laps on the softs.
Yeah, he probably just wanted to extend the stint as Bolan sets another fastest lap. He said it before Balliner beat it, but Balliner's has been beaten as Bolan is now trying to catch up to Warwick's Rage. He is in the pass.
I love more than I'm saying the chat, that was a red flag, not a VSC. Yeah. No.
George Nader went over the top of his teammate. I don't know how that was only a VSC. As Tim Wentix sets the fastest lap of the race. One set of mediums. Good job.
By
Tim.
0.003 of a second.
Yeah, looked like Thomas has spun.
Oh dear.
Oh no. That's fresh softs as well that Thomas is on.
You'll just have to cool him down.
Why do I get the feeling he's going to be pressing that retirement button soon? No, he's keeping going. Just going to cool down those tyres. Scrab's now staying in DRS a monster. Up at the front, 5/10s as Stinson is into the pits. He's definitely going for the softs.
Yep. Soft compound tyres.
Ben is in the confirmed lead of the race, and Kai right behind them. Where's Stinson going to come out? That's
another fastest lap.
Another fastest lap.
Warwick's Rage is probably going to be a sitting duck.
He's going to come out ahead of Harry. Good job from Stinson.
Considering his position, we might see him make his way through the field fairly quickly.
Yeah, he might attack these drivers in front of him. The two of them that have Warwick's Rage and I have Bolan. Although Bolan's setting quite fast laps on those set of hearts.
Yeah, but he's out of ERS now. That could be why.
He is. That could be why. Is exactly right. 5/10. The cap. Oh, Thomas is out. Is that in the pits? Yes, it is. There's not allowed to retire. Luke sets the fastest lap. That's surely not getting beaten. 1:30.3. That's very fast for a race fastest lap.
What were you saying? You said 10.3. I thought you said 30.
If it was setting a 30.3 as a fastest lap, I'd be concerned about the pace of this league, I'm not gonna lie, but Kai starting to push a little bit of pressure on Benjamin. I'm going to check the warnings between these two, because you are of course broadcasting the race. Benjamin has 0. Kai actually has 3. One was
might be
collisions, obviously.
So if Kai gets a penalty, well, Donald's going to be 3.
He doesn't want to. He wants to avoid a penalty. He's running away from penalty. One of the warnings was on lap 3, and one was just a few laps ago. So, now let's check Ballner's warnings one here as well, because Ballner has two, but one might be for collision, because it was on that one. One for collision actually might have been collision between Kai and Ballner, because they were side by side.
Stinson's passed Bolin, and now he's going to go for Warwick's Rage.
Stinson's doing very well in these softs. You were exactly right with him cutting through the field, so Stinson did a great job leading the race as Legend picks up a 3-second time penalty. He's down in 12th. Not a bad recovery job from Legend, I have to say. He's did quite well to get this car
Stinson
back in
has
position.
this one. Easy. Oh no, Stinson's locked up.
Stinson's did a big lock up. Maybe Warwick's Rage might battle this one back. I think the clever option would be not to, as Yuri is finally in the pits for Sinisofts. He's did a very good job on those.
Yeah, and he'll definitely get the softs to the end.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
It's Legend.
Oh, Legend. Oh,
Red Bull can't catch a break, can they?
No, they really can't. As that's for wing damage as well for Legend. So that's the end of that. That's a commentator's curse, isn't it? I did say he was doing well.
Yeah, I want to send the apologies later.
It's okay, I'm in the Red Bull chat anyways, I'm going to be hated. Yeah, in the gravel, that's the end of Legends Drive, surely say. As that's one Alvatari gone, George Nader gone, and then probably Legend.
I got yellow flag, it's just,
Legend.
It's
still Legend.
That would explain it.
Julie Alvatari, however, currently in second position, with 4 tenths to the leader. He's did 2 more laps on those fresh set of hards, but he's been sat behind Ben for ages. Ben, however, could just turn up the gas right now, probably. Ben has like 17 levels he can turn it to.
Yeah, the
Most people say turn it up to 11, Ben says turn it up to 17, because he's just godlike. He won in VRL today, around Austria. Can he win here now for Yellow Red Zandvoort? A home Grand Prix victory for Benjamin Bowman.
Yeah,
I believe it would also be a home Grand Prix victory for Kai and Balliner as well if they did win. For a fresh set of mediums, so congrats, fair play to Legend for continuing.
Yeah, but I mean, this is more no line practice, so it's worth it to continue.
Yeah, exactly. It's still sitting some competitive lap times in a competitive league. Just dropping down the field a little bit to some more battles. Donkey has caught up to Scott Pugner. Yuri is then catching these two. He's on fresh soft, so that's very understandable that he is catching so fast. But we are going to start seeing, hopefully, a battle for the lead, although Ben's starting to pull off a little bit here. So we might see Kai dropping down a slight touch.
And that's the thing, we'll have to wonder, if Kai falls out of his DRS range, what can Ballner do? But he's out of VRS.
Balliner's nearly falling out of the DRS range as well. Donkey's gone for the Scott Pugner. Oh, contact! Oh. Yuri's hit Scott! I think Scott was in a half spin and then Yuri punted him. He's got a 3-second time penalty. That will be removed probably. But that was quite an odd crash as Yuri's gone for the Donkey and he's got it done.
So now it'll be... I mean, the next car I have for Yuri will be a VR Buirod. I'm trying to pronounce it the right way.
Yeah, I don't really know how to pronounce it either, so... Buirod, I think it is, maybe.
Yeah, you may as well just tell us how. But
we may as well just call him Bo.
Yeah, he's had a quiet race here, just been in P10 for most of it.
Yeah, he has. Yeah, that little bit of a spin, but he's recovered from that. As the gap up the front is increasing, but Kai is doing a good job to manage it, because Ben is starting to push a lot now. I don't think he really was at his max before.
Oh, Jordan Nader's left the session, but he's out.
Yeah, he's out. He went over his teammate, quite literally, is the only way to put it.
Yeah.
As, I think he's 24, sorry, if you're watching. We hope you're enjoying the race. We know it's not the best race for action, but it's going to get interesting, because Kai's going to be pushing to the limits. He's nearly out of ERS, however, Ben has 73%.
Yeah, I mean, he has burned a little bit of it.
However, sorry, has 11%.
Yeah, but he's been like that for most of us.
So Ben has some sort of advantage in ERS here, although that was definitely a warning for Ben. I'm gonna check that. I imagine it was. Legend has retired in the pits. That was a warning for Ben, so that's his first warning of the day.
I mean, well, Stinson is, he's looking
Stinson's up to 6th.
Yeah, he's looking to pass Karem and Monster.
Stinson did a great job here. The medium soft is the strategy for Stinson. Of course, he was on fresh mediums as he did qualify low in the order, but he did a good job.
Yeah, it's been a good recovery drive. I mean, I'll have to wonder, will the Williams end up doing some work together to try to get both of them past Monster?
I imagine they will, but I imagine Karem will definitely get some sort of like lead driver here because he's in the championship fight. I don't believe Stinson is.
Yeah,
they're not going to work together. Some DRS, some toe on each other. Try to get past Monster. Gap up the front, 6/10 as they come around the penultimate corner. And on to lap number 30 here in Zandvoort.
Here's the thing now. Works Rage, he was in a championship fight, but then he seemed to be slipping away in the last couple of races.
He has. He's really dropped in performance. He was doing great at the start of the season. Won in Spain, I believe.
I'll check that one now if I can find it.
Hasn't really did great since. Spallerer is still not as close to Kai.
Yeah, he took the win in Spain.
Yeah, he was leading the championship for a good bit.
Yeah, and then Benjamin, well, basically up this game, he took the win in France, and after, well, both of them got Benjamin second and Mortridge third in Australia. Then I think Benjamin's really picked up the form then with the wins in Japan, and then while Mortridge was off as well.
Ben's did really, really good. He's really improved since last season. Of course, driving for Ferrari last season. He's really improved, but the champion last season is currently on his back. Can Kai find a way past? Kai needs to save an ERS if he does want to, however. Because currently, Ben has 60% more.
That would be correct. Stinson isn't able to get past Karem. That's interesting.
Hey, no, he's struggling with some dirty air. He's no ERS, so he can't even use that to his advantage, but he does have really fresh tyres. Yuri is miles off the back of Bo. I don't think he's going to be catching up.
Honestly, these hard tyres, well, we know they could be coming towards the end of their life.
Yeah, they could be. I don't really know how many laps they do. But I know Ben's are definitely better conditioned than Kai's because they just have to be. It's just evolution. They wear so much. Anyways, they wear a standard like race. They will be dying soon. Although Kai, he's less than a tenth off his best time.
Yes.
We've seen this in Brazil, however. We've seen 4 cars. Of course, there's only 3 here, but we've seen 4 cars just chilling behind each other, and then with 2 laps to go, hell broke loose. So we might be seeing it here again.
Or we could
hopefully, because it was really fun.
It was definitely fun. But let's see. It doesn't look like hell can break loose, considering Benjamin can just burn the ERS and get out. Basically, get out of there.
Pretty much, yeah. Oh, yellow flag at sector 1. Scott is out. He's crashed.
Oh, there. BSC.
Virtual safety car. Oh, I thought we were going to get a full one there.
If we got a full one, oh boy.
That would have been very fun. Luke has left the session as well. I'm surprised we didn't get a full one because it's an awkward spot that Scott Bugner.
Yeah, but
crashed
think
in.
about where he crashed.
Donkey. Yeah.
But think about where he crashed. We got VSE for the whole pile up at the.
Yeah, exactly. So
looks like there's actually consistency from the in-game stewards.
Yeah, there is. We don't normally see consistency from the in-game stewards. We are now, though. Will anybody make a venture into the pits? I can't imagine so.
What I'm just gonna say is poor is
Lorenzo Bandini's got a second drive.
Oh,
come on. How do you get two? As Kai's got a much better getaway than Ben, he's within 2/10 now.
Yeah, but see, now the ERS situation is a bit more,
Kai has saved a lot.
Yeah.
Bolan finding a way past Warwick's Rage. Needs to stop by side, this could end in Tattards!
Stinson past Karem.
Stinson has got past Graham, he's going to try attack Monster and get some more points for the team now.
Oh crap, use oversteer. And Bolan's going to be on him.
Bolan's going to be on him as Warwick's Rage has just had a huge snap there, and he's caught it quite nicely. But Kai now needs to start making moves if he wants to win this race. He has 40% DRS, Benjamin has nearly 30 more percent, but of course Ben doesn't have DRS.
Yeah, I think it's closing in, but then again, when his last lap, we may well just see Ben just burn DRS and just get out of there. Maybe.
We might see that, but Kai, an element of surprise may be needed. He just needs to find where Ben is slow and just push it out of those corners, because if Ben is just really quick out of every single corner on the track on all tyres, I'll be surprised. There has to be somewhere where he's struggling a little bit. Lap 34 out of 36 now. It's Ben's brother in the chat supporting him. Of course, Ben's brother supporting Ben as always. Ben is doing really well. He could extend this championship lead. It could be 2 wins in a row for Ben. Winning dominantly in Japan. Not so dominantly here, but he has led a lot of the race, apart from when Balliner was leading. So Balliner's lost out big time, to be honest here.
Yeah, he really lost out with because he got undercut by Kai and then overcut by Benjamin.
Yeah, he was just double teamed by the two of them, was Balliner. As we get ready to go to the penultimate lap, this is where we start seeing things to happen.
And I mean,
gonna check Ben's warnings quickly again to see has he picked up any more. No, just the one for Ben. I think he might have just got one there.
Kai might have had the best of exits.
He didn't, as Ben didn't get a warning for being
wide. Balliner's out of ERS.
Graham with 3 seconds. Oh, that's going to drop behind Warwick's Rage. Maybe.
Maybe. He'd still have to pull a second, and I don't think that's likely.
Let's see, can Stinson maybe attack Monster here, and can Stinson get another good result? Well, 4th would be very good, considering where he started. Surely it's a contender for driver of the day. Ben's starting to pull.
Yeah,
he's starting to use some out of the ERS, and he's starting to pull from Kai. I think this race win is very much gone for Kai. He's gonna get it. Stinson trying something on Monster here. Monster running a little bit wide, so
Monster's got the ERS in his favour, so
yeah, he does. It's not by that much though.
Oh,
Lorenzo is out.
Yeah.
It's a pit lane retirement for Lorenzo.
I say it's too late for that to happen now. Benjamin is burning DRS.
Yes, Benjamin's gonna try and get out. He's done exactly what he needs to do. Kai is on 0. He might be under attack with Balliner. Oh no, they're both on 0. Benjamin has did a strategical masterclass in managing these tyres, as Stinson is miles behind Monster. Bolan might try something.
Oh god, there's no Lorenzo Bandini's retired car.
Oh, that might cause something. No.
Nope,
it's true, cleanly enough. As Ben, 7/10 ahead. No chance for Kai, really. Kai, he's gonna have to settle for second. I'm sure he'll be happy with second, though. I think he will be very happy with second position, to be honest, at his home Grand Prix.
Considering his reserve, it is a very good return for Kai.
Here comes Bolan, he's going to try something on Karem, maybe. Stinson's going to try something on Monster. As Kai is out of the final overtaking opportunity, let's keep an eye on Stinson. Can he go for something down the final straight? Burning all of the overtake, they're both on pretty similar. It looks like Stinson.
Yeah, looks like nothing's going to happen.
No, but rounding the final corner, he's now out of the second. What a job from Benjamin. VOT Benjamin wins in Holland. Kai in second. Balliner will cross the line in third. Monster is going to cross the line in fourth position. Stinson will cross in fifth. Krem sixth. Krem seventh. Can Krem Warwick's Rage? Yes, he can. Krem will finish seventh.
The very close margin.
Harry ninth. The final point scoring position will go to Breweroid in 10th. Yuri couldn't make the hard to soft work. I think a medium soft was
retired himself. Oh, we'll just see.
Donkey 12th, Roy Boy 13th.
That's it.
Tim went to 14th, and Virty Luke in 15th. But he left the session a while ago.
Do you want to invite people for interviews, or?
Yeah, I can invite people. Yuri seemed to be a good driver there. I think it's have to go to Stinson, to be honest. I think Stinson did very well.
Yeah, very good race from him.
So we'll get the winning drivers in for post-race interviews. Of course, we do have to run down the grid first.
Yeah. So there are your podium sitters. So Benjamin taking the win, and then Kai and P2 and P3. This would be a good result for Balliner in terms of championship, because he'll be closing in on P2.
Yes, he will. War X-Rage currently in that P2 spot, I think.
Yeah, War X-Rage is currently was P2 before this race. So probably close enough. So Benjamin Borg takes the win in Zandvoort, followed by Kai and then Balliner completing the podium. Monster P4, Stinson P5, Bolin P6, Karen P7, War X-Rage P8, Harry P9, Buero P10, Yuri P11, Roy Boy P12, Donkey P13, Tim Wenting P14, crashed at the end, Luke P15, Renzo Bentini P16, who's the DNF, Scott Buckner also DNF, along with Legend, Dark FIFA, and George Nader. That is it for FPL Zandvoort.
It was a good race, but it was really a strategical race, to be honest. There wasn't much overtaking. Remember that big kerfuffle we had that ended up in that huge collision?
An interesting race, maybe not the most exciting in terms of action on track, but strategy was a very interesting part of it.
It was. Who would you say is your driver of the day?
I'd say Stinson for his recovery, but then again you could say Benjamin Pure for how he managed to handle the strategy.
He did a very good job, did Benjamin. He did an extremely good job. Hoping we can hear from him in a few moments. Maybe we won't, maybe we will. We don't really know if he's going to join us or not. For the post-race interviews here in Zandvoort, it was a home Grand Prix win for Ben. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's a home Grand Prix for about nearly half of FEL.
Yeah, it was the home Grand Prix for a lot of people. Just asking them now if they are going to be joining for interviews, but I don't know.
Yeah,
so, yeah, Boland did hit Kai in the pit. That really must have Boland a little bit.
Yeah, that would have been interesting because
they're both joining, so
yeah.
Kai and Ben are joining, so we'll hear from them in a minute.
Virty Balliner has joined us.
Yes, the third place man has joined us. Hello Balliner, congrats on the podium.
Thank you.
You were driving. You lost out on the pit stops, however. Were you struggling with the tyres, or were you struggling to keep the hards, or was it just a case of satisfied with third?
Well, you can't overtake when you are the third car, and I was in 8, 7, 10, so I was pretty chilling. So No chance of overtaking. Yeah, I got held for I think 1 second in the pits. That costed me, I think, the victory, maybe P2. I don't know. But I'm happy for Benjamin and Kai, who is back on the podium.
We'll move on to Kai now. Kai, you pulled off a great undercut, and you kept behind Ben. Are you satisfied with that performance, or do you feel the win could have been there today?
Nah, P2 overall was really good. I managed to do the undercut on Balliner, even though I had a bit of traffic. But yeah, I had good pace, and Benjamin and Balliner also. So yeah, I'm really happy with P2. And yeah, as a reserve, I'm having less pressure. So yeah, I'm happy.
And then on to the race winner, Ben. I take it you're happy, obviously, with the race win, but you were managing your ERS for the majority of that race, and then just burned it at the end. Was that always the plan, or was it really just what happened?
Yeah, I was just managing ERS all race. That's the most important thing around here. Boudewijn, ik zit in een interview, man. Sorry for that. So yeah, just burn it the last lap to try. Yeah, we're not gonna go for the fastest lap because I think Luke said it on softs, but fourth.
You actually you pulled a second on Kai in that last lap. Just
I made a mistake as well. Also, yeah, we were just all setting ERS and a really good pace, I must say.
Yeah.
Also,
that pace was insane.
Nou, praat je?
I don't know if you've seen, but behind you, Thomas was kind of holding up a lot of people.
Yeah, we heard Karen about it.
Chaos ensued.
I was too quiet about it. I think
Thomas will have a hard time in the steward's room.
When I upload my stream,
Yeah, thing is, I think Thomas just held up people. I don't think he was involved in the
but
action.
there was how it ended was Jordan ended on top of his teammate.
Yeah, I saw the clip.
It was only a VSC.
My brother showed me. My brother showed me the crash.
Who caused the crash? Who caused it?
I didn't really. There was 5 cars.
Yeah, we genuinely couldn't tell.
Karen, I think.
Yeah, stewards will decide. So yeah, let's wait.
Nah, teammates just.
Although the only thing is there is no rule. That's just Thomas does have to let them go. Although, well, Karem's not going to be the happiest man tonight. That's all I can say.
No, he definitely wasn't.
No.
Ben, your brother's mimicking you currently in the stream chat. I'm just going to let you know. Just But yeah, but Brendan, do you have any questions for the guys?
No, not really, but well done the race, lads. But I think that's where we're going to end it. So thank you all from myself and Evan as commentators, all the admins and drivers. See you next week for FPL Italy. So once again, thank you all, and